Hi, my friends. Today I want to touch quickly on vulnerability. As I've been working with the Choose the Pattern, Not the Promise course, I've been working with my students in our weekly calls. Vulnerability has been, well, it's always coming up because healing is a vulnerable act. I mean, we're having to let go of the armor we've put on to protect ourselves from potential harm, potential violation, things like that. And what I've found in my own life, what I have found in the lives of my students and clients, is that the level of vulnerability we can lean into directly correlates with the level of safety we are experiencing. And when we look at this in a relationship to our own healing, when I look at, like, in my own personal work, that level of safety that I'm bringing to myself is what has allowed me to access what has been able to heal in me. So, for instance, it's very vulnerable for me to admit that a lot of times I feel very defective. Now, notice I said feel, not am defective. I'm not a defective individual, but that's a root conclusion that I picked up very early on. And so sometimes it's very scary to step out and do something because it could reveal my gap in knowledge. It could expose some flaw or error in my behavior or my thinking or my perception. So it's a vulnerable act for me to do, like, videos like this. And yet I work to cultivate safety around that experience and basically be safe enough to go through it and be resourced enough to handle any consequence that might emerge. And I see you guys do this all the time with the work. You're like, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to find out what happens. And that is directly related to how you've cultivated some level of safety and trust in yourself, in whatever process you're working with, whomever you're working with. And that is a big freaking deal, my friends. Huge. So I just wanted to praise and appreciate you a bit for that, because it's awesome. It's a beautiful work. So remember to praise and appreciate your vulnerability, your act in trust and stepping into the unknown. Because that is huge. Huge. It's why you heal. It's why you're able to change. And it deserves a lot of praise and a lot of appreciation. So praise and appreciate yourselves. See you soon, guys.